Hi everyone. Today I want to show you something that's a little bit art and a little bit mindfulness and a lot of fun. It's called making a mandala from whatever you find around. So I've just been around my garden and I've got various things. Now I have my pet stone collection from inside and I might use some of that, and I might use a few shells I collected down at the beach, and if I could get the lid off, I might use some marbles, but it's mostly going to be natural materials. Now the thing with a mandala is it's a circular pattern and it starts at the centre and goes out. So I'm starting with this flower, which is a very pretty calendula. If you can get hold of calendula seeds at all, you should definitely grow some because they're wonderful. They grow really easily and they set their own seeds, so next year they'll be coming up all by themselves without any effort on your part. So now I'm putting some field maple leaves around, and I'm sort of alternating big ones and small ones. But this doesn't have to be perfect. And if you are doing something like this at home, it can be nice to do it in a nice quiet way. Maybe put on some favourite music. Sometimes it can be nice to do a mandala with yourself and maybe your mum or dad or your brother or sister, and give yourself a challenge of not talking at all. And if you want to do something in the mandala, you have to give them a non-verbal signal, by pointing or by showing. Now I'm going to put in some tansy leaves. Tansy is another plant that once it's in your garden, you'll never get rid of it. And when I was picking things for the mandala, I made sure I didn't pick anything that was too special or too unusual. Like I didn't go up to the apple tree and take apple blossoms because they need to stay there to be the apples. Now, you can also take things apart. These are flowers from my kale that was planted last year, and now it's nearly finished and it's turning into flowers. But I'm just letting it flower because the bees love it. And I might put the centre of that into the middle. Okay. I don't actually know the names of these guys. They're some sort of a thistle, but they're not spiky. These are pretty little flower. They're called periwinkle or vinca. So on I go round and round, and I'm trying to keep it kind of symmetrical, but I'm not killing myself either. It's not going to be perfect because it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be nice and please me. Some dandelions. Did you know the dandelion actually is from the French? It's dent de lion, lion's tooth. Because if you look at it, it's all kind of ragged. Now, I have some... You'll notice that leaves are so variable. Some of them are feathery and some of them are these sort of palmate, I think they call them. And these are lovely little in, out, and ragged round the edges. And they're almost circular. They're friends of the geranium family. It's a little plant called dove's-foot cranesbill. You find a lot of that growing around the place. I only have a little bit of that, so I'll put that in the centre as well. Now, I'm chatting away here and doing this very quickly. But if you were doing one of these at home, you could take all the time in the world and keep decorating and keep making it look pretty, and maybe bring some of your little dolls, some of your little Lego men out to explore it, and we could pretend it was an alien landscape. Now, here's a little piece of sea glass that I found on the back beach in Bray. I'll put that there as well. That's looking pretty nice, isn't it? So I do hope that you guys have a bit of fun making your own mandalas at home, and I'd love to see some pictures. Bye!